What was I saying? I can't believe that some of the stuff wasn't broken. And I literally just broke it. Welcome back. I'm Jen from Jen's House of 6. I have an amazing haul for you today. I got 70 items for $20. I got a steal of a deal, and it's a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna try to go through it pretty quickly with you guys and show you this amazing yard sale haul. If you're new here, you probably don't know, but I don't video at yard sales. I actually saw it on Facebook Marketplace, and it reminded me of like a flea market vibe. Like they just had boxes out in their front yard and expected everybody to just dig through it. I think because it was on a smaller scale, like they had a small front yard, there wasn't that much stuff. I was kind of like, okay, they said everything's $1, so I'm gonna go and check it out, because I was kind of zooming in on pictures and seeing different things and thinking, they might have some good stuff there. So I went ahead and went, and it wasn't a lot. It wasn't like super overwhelming, and they did have some stuff on tables. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna spend some time here and look through everything. And they had, it was just like the flea market basically. Everything just kind of thrown in a box, and it wasn't like books in one box, stuffed animals in one box, dishes in a box. It was just all mixed up. You could find a shoe with a dish and a scarf and a stuffed animal, just all kinds of things in there. So I went through each box one by one because I was finding good things, and I thought, okay, I really need to take the time and kind of dig through this stuff. And it was Saturday morning, I had the time. I am not normally in the mood to do that type of thing, like ever. But like I said, because I felt like it was on such a small scale that I could do this. And it wasn't like dirty, like it was on the grass and kind of a mixture of both, stuff on the table and stuff in the boxes. So I found some good stuff, and I'm gonna show you. First up is this platter. I love the print on it. It kind of reminds me of, I want to say Amish, just because they look like they're doing a barn raising. I know the Amish aren't the only ones that do that. I don't know what it is because it's literally not marked. And I've already washed everything, which is a shocker really, because most of the time I'm showing you everything just immediately. But some of this stuff was absolutely filthy, and I wasn't even sure if I could get it clean. And I really wish I had taken before pictures so that you could see how dirty some of the things were. I did take a picture of like one item, and I wish I would have taken some more of a few others that were really, really bad, but I didn't. So I will show you the ones that I did. But anyways, this is a pretty green. It's like a forest green. It has so much detail to it. This is a platter. There were 4 matching plates. So all the plates are this print, and then the platter is this print. So it's a little bit different. And then they also had just like one saucer, which I didn't get. They actually had an odd number of plates. I think it was 5. And so I grabbed just 4 because the one of them was cracked. So I grabbed the best. This one is marked on the back, but the platter is not. It says Royal China Incorporated, made in the USA, under glaze. So I don't really know what this is. I really need to use my Google lens and figure out the name of this. It's got a lot of detail, and I thought it would just be a fun little plate to sell. Just a lot going on here. So really very cool. Vintage looking music boxes. I washed this one first, and I'm figuring things out, but she was perfect. Like there was no missing anything, but I don't know if the water, I probably shouldn't have used like the wash rag to wipe her, because the red started coming off, which is a bummer, but I still think it's cute because it just looks so old. And then I guess whoever buys it, if they wanted, they could just wash off that red and she would just be white and she'd still be adorable. But she spins around and plays music, and so I took extra care when I went to wash this one because I didn't want it to start losing all of its color, because believe it or not, even though this one's still trying to make music, thrown in a box, they were in excellent condition. So I thought these were fun. Basically all of this stuff is for the booth. My husband was like, those things are haunted. They just like start turning on their own. Okay, I grabbed this. And again, I can't believe that some of this stuff wasn't broke. What was I saying? I can't believe that some of this stuff wasn't broken. And I literally just broke it. Along with my other plate. I should have bought that 5th one. Oopsie. Oh my word. Oh, I didn't break the lid. Hallelujah. I just broke that little plate. Wow. Okay. Anyways, this is ironstone. So it says Independence Ironstone by Castleton China Incorporated, made in Japan. And it's got this green ivy on it. It must have had a spoon, but I did not find a spoon. Oh, I'm seeing it has like a tag. I need to clean that off. I think I might keep this, but then again, I don't know. It's a little water spritzer for your plants and stuff. It does have like water stain line. I don't know if it's old, but I do believe that this is silver because it's starting to turn. It says made in Taiwan. They say that if you put a denture tab in here, it will take off this water spot line. So I still need to do that to this, but otherwise, like, I've cleaned everything else. It's just really fun. One of the things I wish I had taken a picture of before, and I found these 2 pieces separately. First, I found this, and it was basically, you can see on the edge, it was basically like dark gray, like black charcoal color, but I cleaned it up and it shined up really nicely. And then I found the lid separately. So I thought that was cool that I found both pieces, and I think it's really pretty. Got a lot of really great detail on it. And I love that, like, it didn't come completely shiny. I love the contrast of the color. Grab this sugar and creamer, and this is from Avon. And apparently you had to be like a good salesperson to even get this. It says, awarded exclusively to Avon representatives for distinguished sales achievement, Avon Products Incorporated, 1977. I did not take the tag off of these so that they could see that these were new. They were dirty, I washed them, but the tag stayed intact, and it has a little gold detail around the edge. And again, I found the lid separately, so I definitely did some digging to be able to find these pieces that match all each other. I don't know how well like this type of thing is going to do in my booth, but I went ahead and grabbed it just in case. It's just 2 little like teacup saucers, but I love the coloring on it. Thought it looked very fallish in the scene on it, and it's just, they're just small little teacup saucers, and they say Royal Calden, England, established 1774, and it says native. And then it also has, like, this one has like a stamp in the pottery, so I don't know what that is. And you could just put whatever, like rings and things, little whatever, catch-all. I'm trying to go through this quickly. I think that this is a toothpick holder, or it could be for matches. I do think that it had a piece of wire that went through right here to hold it. Maybe I'll keep it. I think it's so cute. It says Home Sweet Home, has this opening in the back. I could be completely wrong. It could be for something else. It says UNESCO on the bottom. Somebody wrote 1975. So I didn't try to scrub that off, just, I don't know, because it came that way. I just thought it was kind of cool. Okay, I saw this gold spoon, and that's actually why I picked this up. I wasn't going to get this, but I thought, well, it does look cute together. I don't really know what it is for. Again, I'm gonna have to use my Google Lens, and maybe I should do that before I do these videos, but I didn't. I don't really know what it says, but it's got cursive writing right there, and it has like this gold detail all around the edge, and then in the middle it has a gold flower that's kind of faded, but I thought the spoon was so cute. It says stainless on the back of it, and it's just a fun little shape. So it says stainless right there, but it's just a cute little something. Not sure how well egg plates are going to sell, but I went ahead and picked this up because I thought it was super unique. It's definitely like a hand pottery, and somebody picked all those colors. So it's a yellow with a minty green for spring, and it holds a lot of eggs, you guys. This is really big. So on the back it actually has their name. So it says Chris Julie 1980. Super fun. You'll see in a minute that I got a couple different ones of these, but these is like a divided plate. And this is where the Chinette came from. They were trying to copy this. This is a really heavy plate. Like I don't know, maybe you could tell by looking at the side. It's just heavy duty. And I thought the colors were really fun. Now there was only one of these, but I went ahead and grabbed it anyway because I thought if you're doing a really pretty plate wall display, it would be pretty to have some different colored stuff right there. And there's no chips or anything on it. It was in really great shape. I can't read what this says other than it says made in Japan, so I don't really know about that. But it's kind of cool. Like I scrubbed on it, but I realized like it has this little flaw in it right here. And there's also another one right there. It's just cool, like, I don't know, like it came that way. It's so old that it came that way. And there's another one, like you could almost see where the pottery like stopped. My hands they look gross, but it's from scrubbing. You'll see why when I get to this other thing, but they're really black. I tried to scrub them with like a brush to get the black out. So cute, like maybe some grandkid made this for their grandma, but this is like a homemade pottery. And it says grandma right in it with these blue flowers, and it's like raised pie plate with the blue rim. It's in excellent condition. I don't know why, but I love pottery. So I have to stay true to me and put things in my booth that I love. And I love this. So it says I think that says CCP 93, but super cute. Okay, I thought this was really pretty for fall. And it's like a little serving dish, but you could rethink and use it as a candy dish or put some nuts in it or something. But I love how it has the sunflowers. So on the bottom, it's like raised, but the top is smooth, but you can see the design through it. I just love the amber color. Find anything to match this, but I grabbed it anyway. This is glass or like a pottery type thing, and it's like baby blue speckle, little ladle. You could put this with white or lots of different colors. I just thought it was fun and unique. So I went ahead and grabbed that. Grabbed these saucers. Now they're all the same. I love blue and white. I love it, love it. I need to share with you guys like the pictures from our very first house we built, and 18-year-old me, I got married when I was 18, so like I didn't know about house stuff. I had no idea that you should pick neutrals, but I picked this cobalt blue marble looking countertop in our kitchen, and then my floor was white with blue flowers, and then my cabinets were white with handles that were like a porcelain blue and white. So I really need to get a pictures and just do even still shots of our first home tour. I think you guys would really enjoy it and just see how my style has changed, because that was 1996. So, but it's still like, it's so fun. Like I can't believe I got to pick that stuff at 18 years old. Like what were people thinking of letting me do that? But okay, that was a rabbit trail, but anyways, I still love blue and white, still to this day. So I ended up getting 4 of these little saucers. I do have some teacups. I need to try to put them together to see if they actually match, but I just love the little scene on it. You can see the little guy sitting on the bridge, just a lot of detail in this, and just this cute little thatch cottage house. I don't know, I just thought it was pretty. So the back just says Japan on it. And it has like good crackly glazing stuff. So they're all just a little bit different tint. If it will show up, in probably not. But some of them are a little, you could kind of tell maybe. Some of them are a little bit darker than others, like maybe the ink tone they were using. So it's just really cool because they're not just like uniform, all the same exact color. Like this one has a lot of good crazing on it. Just really pretty. Moving on. Okay, so I got this. This is a really old, you guys could probably call it out before me.
It's a potato masher. And I only know that because it says potato masher on it. You guys, I would have no clue. Like, wow. They really put their potatoes in there and just mashed it like that. Like, no wonder these women had like muscles. The brand says Universal. And I love like all the scratchy stuff on it. It's just fun. Super fun. A lot of different pieces. I just got one of, and this is one of those. So, but I thought it was so pretty. It's in perfect shape. It's like a soup bowl, I would say. And it's just a beautiful like toile pattern. It's got the house and little bridge right there. The swan, I believe. But it's just a really, really pretty. And so the back says Tonquin by Mayat, made in Staffordshire, England. Hand engraved pattern, underglaze, color, acid, and detergent proof. Does it say 1982? I kind of think it says 1982 right there. Anyways, I just thought it was really pretty. And again, another thing you can hang on the wall, like a gallery wall of dishes. And this could be just one of several different patterns. Okay, these don't match, but again, blue and white, I'm so drawn to it. I went ahead and grabbed them. So this one has, this one does have a crack like right there, but it's still in really good shape for its age. It's just got a little Chinese pattern on it. It doesn't say anything on the bottom. Oh, the handle is kind of cracked. I think maybe it was glued, but it's still, I don't know, I just liked it. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and I don't think that I have, well, something you'll see later kind of does have this pattern, but I'm not sure about this one. But you could totally mix and match them. Oh, and it has the design. This one has a little design inside. It's got really good crazing, and even the handle has a little design on it. This one says Japan on the bottom. But you could mix and match these with those blue and white saucers. Thought that would be fun. This is just a little brown crock. It's small. I have another one like this, and it had a sticker on the front that said sourdough starter. So I don't know if this is what they kept their sourdough starter in, but it just flips open like this, and it was in really great shape. So I thought this was cute. Let's see if I can put it back together. Okay. I need to kind of turn the lid a little. But anyways, that's fun. I don't know. Maybe you guys know. Did they really keep their starters in this? It seems kind of small. I guess everybody's doing like mega starters these days. That's why I think it's small. You guys could have seen the before of these. I really, really wish I had taken a picture. But this little busts are really cute. They're like French. And I didn't even realize it till after I cleaned it and they were sitting there drying. Like I was thinking, because when I seen the little girl, I was like, why is she like that? Well, brother's playing the saxophone and she doesn't like the sound. Isn't that funny? And they have like this little rose right there, and it says on the back, so J. Kendrick, 71, Universal Statuary Corporation, Chicago, Illinois. They both are like the same thing, say on the back, because the same guy made them. So the bottom still has like the original felt, and they have like, I don't know what's in them. It sounds like rocks are in them. I'm afraid to take the bottom off because I just don't know what's going to happen. But these were filthy. I don't have anything to like show you, but just imagine gray color. The whole entire thing was gray, like maybe there was soot or something all over it. So I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed. So basically the whole thing was like that color. And I feel like they came clean really well. Like I sprayed them with Dawn Power Wash, like what you use for your clothing. And no, for your dishes. I use it on my clothes. That's why I say that. I use Dawn dish soap. Not to wash my dishes, but to clean my clothes because it's such a good stain remover. So I sprayed it on there and let it sit. And then I used a literal scrub brush and just scrubbed them. And they came so clean. So these are so cute and fun. Sibling love. They're just random teacup saucers. There's 10 of them. And again, this really pretty blue and white. And I think they would just complement so well those little cups, even though they're not matching. So it says J&G Meakin, England, Classic Blue Nordic. So basically all of them were pretty like excellent shape like this, except like this one, like one or two of them have like a little crack in them like that. It's just fun and adds to the character. So there was 10 of those. So I got 4 teacups. These all actually match each other. Some of them have a little bit of crack in them. Like this one has a crack. I don't know if you could see it. But let me just, I'm on a roll at dropping, so we don't want to do that. But this little scene has like the birds and the little China house. And these say made in England on the bottom. And the handle doesn't have a design or anything on it or inside. But I thought they were in really great shape. This would totally be fun to go with this. And they don't have to be like exactly matching. Like who says they have to be exactly matching? Like you could do whatever you want. This is another loaner. I just got one, but the design is just so fun. It has really good, like look at the crazing on it. And it's just like this little bowl. I don't know if it's a teacup that's, I don't know, because like what in England or China, like they actually pour their drink in here and like dip stuff in it. If I'm saying that correctly, I'm pretty sure they do. So maybe that's what this is for, but like look at the crazing on it. It's so good, you guys. So this says, it says Willow, England on the back. I only have one of these, but again, it would be so fun to do just a gallery of just these little plates. I picked this up because I have a little cloche and I'm hoping that it fits just right in here. But if not, I'll keep looking and hopefully I'll find another one and thrift it. But this is just a nice little wood. I don't know what it's for, but it was just fun and I couldn't leave it. And I left that tag on the back. So it says Myrtle, the most beautiful wood that grows, Beaumont's Marshfield, Oregon. And then it tells you a little bit about it, but I just thought that was fun. It cleaned up really nicely. It does have some scratches, but that just lends to the story of this piece. You guys saw the pink divided plate I showed you earlier. So I actually have 4 of these divided plates and each one of them is different. It's so crazy. So they were stacked. That was the first thing I saw when I walked up. Someone had taken them out of the box and they were stacked together at the end. As soon as I walked up and I was just like, okay, I'm starting my pile right here. Apparently this is no one's, it's gonna be mine. So this is one of the first things. It has really, look at the crazing on it. And just a beautiful blue and white fun pattern. And like those cups have this bird. So it's like it could all just go together. But when you stack them, they don't sit on top of each other perfectly. So they're not all the same. Even the back all says something different. This says made in England, registered design. And it has a number. And then it also has like a green stamp, BCM Nelsonware right there. And then this is the other stamp. Look at the crazing on this. Try to get it not to glare. It's so good, you guys. This one is so heavy. See, you could tell it's just a little bit different, but it also still has those birds right here. Really thick. It does have a crack. But again, that stuff doesn't bother me. I love that it tells a story. It does have a different stamp on it. It says, oh, I don't know, something, made in occupied Japan, and then something on top of that tree that I cannot pronounce. But there's one, and then here's another one, and it's still different, but also still has the birds. It's heavy, but not as heavy as this one. It's a little bit thinner. It says made in occupied Japan. This one doesn't have like the crazing that the other ones have. The same with this one. You could tell they're just a little bit different. This one is also very heavy. Again, fun little birds. You could see the detail on this one. This one does have some crazing, just a little bit, not as much as that other one. It's very heavy as well. This one says made in Japan. Nice little rim on it. Okay, I grabbed this little flower frog. I don't really know how to use these yet. Like, I need to Google it or watch a YouTube video about it. But I think they're cute, and you could use them for flags, display, or flowers. Just lots of different things besides just flowers. And it's just clear glass. I thought it was super cute. So then I grabbed this. I thought maybe for Christmas. It's got some good detail, and like the roofs are green. It is a planter. Probably somebody sent flowers in this, and I scrubbed and scrubbed the bottom of that, but I could not get that off. It's also got a little break right there, but I still thought it was pretty. Like, it would just be pretty set with your little Christmas stuff. Okay, I was hoping I could find the brush or the mirror or the tray to go with this, but I didn't. I only found just this beautiful comb, and it washed up really nicely, and like none of the teeth are broken. So this was a really fun find. And then I grabbed this, and I'm probably going to end up keeping this. I think it's so cute. Like, it's a old, just a sewing accessory thing, and it's this really like a robin egg blue. And I love all the like scratches on it, and it's just fun. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, and I say I'm going to keep it, but I don't know what I would do with it. I just think it's so cute. But I probably will end up selling it, to be honest with you. So, but it's still little tin sewing accessory, adorable box. Okay, I almost didn't grab these, but they were so way cheap. I am actually going to sell this one as a dog toy. You should have heard me trying to clean it. It was annoying. But it does have, like, it was probably in a bathtub, and I think it's got like mold on the inside. But I thought like it would still be fun to try to, like, for a dog, like a vintage lover, and you know, their dog could still play with this. It's just fun. I don't know why they liked elephants back then, but this is another toy. It does not make a squeaky noise, but it's in really, really great shape. I tried to get that right there off, but I couldn't get it off. But again, it just adds to the story of this little toy. And I just thought it was cute and squishy. I picked up this set of skeleton keys because I thought I could put a pretty ribbon or something around them and sell them together. And I am going to paint them. I'm not crazy about this green color. I feel like a black or like a rubbed oil bronze or whatever color would be better for these, and then they'll sell better. So that's what I was thinking for these. Scattered throughout a box, and I tried to pick up as many as I could. So these are like MJ Hummel, I want to say. This really looks like Hummel, but I don't see that name anywhere on here. So I don't really know if it is or not. But it's a set of note cards. I didn't find all of them, but I did find quite a few. So they're just little cards. Oh wait, it does say, no, it has a little verse in it. Oh, I didn't even know that. How cute. So there's a couple different like scenes. So I think this one, I thought, oh, it says a note. They're different. It says a note for you. I didn't even notice they all had a little verse in them. How cute is that? So that's super fun. I don't know. I was going to keep them, so I don't know. I like to have little cards like this on hand, so I may end up keeping these, and they're blank, so you could just use them for anything. But I thought they were so cute, and I was glad to find as many as I could because I had to like dig through the box to get these. Okay, this is like super old sheet music. But wouldn't that be so pretty, like framed up? I don't know, I just love the coloring of it and everything, and it's just really old and delicate. And then there's one more. I can get to the cover of it. Let me find it. It's right here. What's it say? Murmuring Zephyrs, Adolf Jensen. So I thought that was fun. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, if I'll sell it like that, or I think this is fun to like frame this kind of thing and then put, I don't know, like leaves or something on it. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I just went ahead and grabbed it. Hymnals. This one's in really good shape, and I don't have one like this. So the copyright date on it is printed in the USA. Let's see, 1976. So it's not like extremely old, but it's a nice blue, like a linen cover. Now this one I bought just to use the pages of it because it is just falling apart. But like I said, you can do so many like craft things with the pages. So it's nice to have like the old pages that you can just repurpose for something else. But I do love the cover of that. That's fun. It was green, but it's totally falling apart. I picked up these. I've already washed them. These are actually Madame Alexander. They were McDonald's toys. Like this is Little Red Riding Hood, the thing, you know, you guys know the story where he dresses up like grandma. And then this one's like the Wizard of Oz. This is a little ballerina. And then she's dressed up like a pumpkin. This is the Mad Hatter. And another ballerina. These are Madame Alexander. So if you guys know about those dolls, I used to have those dolls when I was little, and I bought them for my daughter. I think they're so cute. Their little faces are just adorable. And so I grabbed these for the booth to try to sell. I don't know how well they'll do, so we'll see about that. But when my daughter was young, these came out. So they're not that old, but I went to like every McDonald's so that we could get every single one. They were perfect to take to church for her to play with, and they're just super cute. I just think their faces are really, Madame Alexander did a wonderful job at making their faces just look like a little kid, a little girl, you know, a little boy. So they're just really cute and fun. And their little eyes, I don't know if you could tell, but their little eyes close when you lay them back. This is a ring bearer. I started with the other stuff and realized I forgot to show you this. So I got this beautiful teapot. Beautiful, beautiful. Has a wonderful little lid, and the only little ding on it is just right there inside where you can't even see it. It's just in excellent condition. And you guys, this is ironstone. So this says Mayhill Federalist Ironstone, made in Japan, dishwasher safe, oven proof. So I don't know that that's really old, but I thought it was pretty. And it will mix and match with all those other blue things that I grabbed a stack of books. I know these aren't old, but little golden books are fun. So this was Nemo. This one is Mother Goose. The Little Red Caboose, Scuffy the Tugboat, the Pokey Little Puppy. This is not old, but it's a remake of an old, so it's the Dick and Jane book. Let me show you. It's just got really cute vintage for first readers in there. It's a nice, good sized book. And then this is old. It's called Words That Are Opposites, and it's a Disney opposite book, and it's in really good condition. I just have a few linens after this, so I picked up these to sell in the booth. I try to always keep a couple of stuffed animals in there. I thought this one was so adorable. Her name is Effie the elephant. I love her little dress, super cute, and she was brand new. I actually took the tag off of her just to wash her and set her in the sun so to make sure there's no smells, but she's so cute. I love her little bow, and this is a really soft little piggy. Thought this was cute. Can't forget about those little kids. Now this really does seem like a vintage piece, but I don't know if it's a remake. This is a pillow cover, and I still have to wash it, and I'm kind of hoping that it washes up well, so I'll just like hand wash it on delicate and then air dry it. But it has tassels like all the way around, and then it has this little saying on it. If you guys can see that, we'll probably have to pause it to read it, but this nice little scenery. The Battle Cry of Freedom, I guess, is the name of the song. And then it has this opening on the top. Like, it really does look vintage, like the coloring, for you to put a pillow in. I'm not sure if I will, because I feel like it's so delicate. I'm not sure it would uphold, like stand have a pillow put in it, and so the back is just navy, but it's just got really good like vintage detail in it. Always keep linens in the booth, and I take really good care of them. I make sure they're clean and white and crisp, and my mom usually helps me by ironing them. I don't ask her to, it just gives her something to do, so it's a win-win for both of us. So these are just embroidered pillowcases, and these are so cool because every single one of them, they embroidered their name and the year right here. Like this, they just did this one in white. I still have to soak these so they're not like beautiful white right now. But then there's this one. Like this one doesn't have a matching one, so it's just a single one by itself. I really wish I could have found two of each one, but I didn't. But I still think they're pretty. You could even frame this and it would be so pretty. But if you see somebody put their name and the year right there and then did the edge too. So there's that one. And then there's this one. Just really pretty. And then their name right there. And then this one. I think I actually do have, yeah. This one I have a set of two. It's the butterfly and it's the blue on the edge. And then I think she only put her name. Let me see. The next one I think has it. So she put her name just on this one right here in this little corner. But these two are matching, so that's cool. I do have a set of that. These in from outside. I washed them and air dry them and let them sit in the sun to kind of kill the smell. Because you guys know sometimes old stuff gets like this yucky, musty smell. I don't know. This is like a little bed jacket for a baby. And it's just so cute. Has the little tag on it right here. And it's just so pretty and dainty. I don't know how well this will sell, but I just couldn't leave it behind. And it smells so much better from being in the silk. But the inside is like a flannel. I am gonna have to fix this because these little things for the buttons came off. But that's kind of like an easy fix. But it's like a little, you put the baby in there. So if you could see. And then this is the hood part. I don't know, it just like lays in there. But you can see the little detail on the embroidery on it. It's a real pretty like pale pink. I think it'll iron up really nicely. And the bottom is like rounded. I don't know, it kind of looks like the things they put the little Indian babies in and they wore them on their backs. So I'm not sure what this is. It's probably not safe nowadays, but I don't know if anybody will actually buy it. But I just thought it was super cute. Or maybe, no, I was gonna say maybe it's a diaper thing. You know those things that hang and you get the diapers out of? Maybe that's what it is. It totally could be that. I could be totally wrong. So here I was thinking it was for a baby and totally not safe. It could be a diaper thing. I forgot about those. This gorgeous tablecloth, and it's really big. It's been out in the sun, air drying and airing out. I tried to look it over really well. It doesn't have any stains that I can see, but when my mom irons it, she'll let me know. And I didn't actually soak this one. Usually I have to soak them. But this one looked like it was in really great shape. No holes or nothing. So I'm hoping that it really is. But it's just a beautiful lace tablecloth. And it's massive. I don't know if you guys could see, but it's just massive. Okay, I did all my linens and realized I forgot to show you one of the filthiest items that turned out so nicely in the end. I found this set. So this says flour, sugar, and then, wait for it, tea. And you guys, these were almost black. They were filthy. I do have a picture of one of them, but it was after I already started putting cleaner on it, but you could still tell it was absolutely filthy. But they polished up so nicely. So it's like the silver and gold, or not silver and gold, copper and gold, but they're just so fun, and they're nesting canisters. And they cleaned up so good, but also they have great patina still. So I love that about them. And can you imagine like the story they had to tell? What in the world made them get so dirty? Do we want to know? Probably not. But yeah, they have like super great patina and they shined up really, really well. Right, you guys, that was my yard sale haul. I spent a whopping $20. So everything was not $1. It was less. I heard her having a conversation with another customer there, and he was asking, and I guess she buys storage units or something, because I did find a few things that had like a Salvation Army tag on it and a Goodwill tag. So I don't know how that works, like if she bought pallets from them, but she said she was done. It was too much work. She was done doing it, and like this is the last of it. So when I got my pile all done, I had her come over to give me a price, and I thought she was going to go through it like piece by piece, and she did not. She didn't even bend down. She just looked at it and she was like, $20. And I was like, okay. I didn't want to be like, are you sure? You don't want to look through? Like, she didn't pick up any, because I had the linens laying on top of everything, you know. She didn't even look through it. She was just like, $20. And I was like, all right, it's a deal. Let me get my money. I ended up with 70 items. So if I did my math right, it's about 25 cents a piece. I got a steal, an absolute steal on these items, and I'm just so thankful that the Lord provides things that I can sell in my booth for such a great price, and I'm saving it from the landfill, right? I am repurposing it and saving it from the trash. I don't have a website yet. I do have a Facebook and an Instagram. It's all linked down below for my booth. But I would like to tell you, because I actually had another subscriber do this. She was my first online purchase. She emailed me and asked me about a specific item and ended up buying 2 pieces from me, and I shipped those out to her. So thank you for that. But if you guys see something that you like and you really want it, I do have an email for my business, and it's flyawayvintagegoods@gmail.com. I'll put that right here. So if you guys see something that you want, I am willing to ship smaller items. Of course, I can't ship large items or furniture, but I can ship smaller pieces. Thank you so much for watching. If you like videos like this, please consider subscribing. Hit that little bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. I don't know what we're gonna do on the next video, but we'll both find out together. We'll see you then. Bye.